This car costs $28 million. For that much money, you could buy a mansion, a private jet, or a small island. But instead, someone bought this car. It feels like you're sitting inside a vault made of diamonds and dreams. Visual emphasis. Diamond dashboard close-up. Today, we're not just looking at expensive cars, we're going inside the world's most expensive cars. We're going to explore what it feels like to sit in a cockpit worth more than most people's entire lives. Visual. Close-up. Gold emblem steering wheel. We'll be counting down 8 of the most ridiculously expensive car interiors ever created, from one-of-a-kind commissions to legendary racing icons that sold for mind-blowing prices at auction. First up, the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail, with a reported price of $28 million. That is not a typo, 28 million American dollars. For that price, you're not just buying a car, you're buying a moving luxury suite that feels like you're sailing on a private yacht. The moment you step inside, you're surrounded by this incredible sense of calm and opulence. The dashboard is a single, seamless piece of wood, polished to a mirror shine, making you feel like you're on the deck of a classic sailboat. Everything is bespoke, made just for the owner. The materials are insane. The leather is sourced from specific alpine cows, so it doesn't have blemishes from insect bites. The wood veneers are book-matched, so the grain flows perfectly from one side of the cabin to the other. It's a level of detail that's almost impossible to comprehend. Imagine running your hand over a surface that took 6 months to finish. But here's the craziest part, the custom watch integration. The dashboard has a special slot for a bespoke Beauvais 1822 timepiece, which can be removed and worn on the wrist. With the push of a button, electronic curtains shield the cabin, turning it into your own private world. You don't feel like you're in traffic. You feel like you're in a first-class lounge. The feeling isn't just luxury, it's complete serenity. Imagine going to Rolls-Royce and saying, "Build me a car that looks like no other car on Earth." The result? The Rolls-Royce Sweptail. Around 13 million. The feeling inside is pure, bespoke elegance, like a dream made just for you. The most striking feature? A vast panoramic glass roof, tapering like a classic racing yacht. From inside, the sky is your ceiling. Press a button, a secret compartment deploys, revealing a chilled vintage champagne bottle and 2 crystal flutes, the ultimate party trick. Next, we have the Bugatti La Voiture Noire, which sold for a staggering 18.7 million. This isn't just a car, it's a myth. It's a one-of-one hypercar, only one in the world. The interior is a masterclass in minimalist, high-tech luxury, like a stealth fighter from the future. The entire cabin is a shrine to carbon fiber, with perfectly aligned weave across every surface. Rich Havana brown leather provides a warm contrast. Close your hand to the leather. It feels like history. Touch the carbon. It feels like the future. No giant touchscreens, no distracting gadgets. Everything is focused on the driver. Steering wheel, pedals, shifter, sculpted pieces of art, built for driving. You feel connected to the machine. It's not traditional comfort. It's the comfort of command. It's the automotive equivalent of owning a museum masterpiece. To celebrate its 110th birthday, Bugatti created the 110. It costs $9 million, only 10 made. A modern tribute to the 90s EB110, heritage meets hyper-modern performance. It's like stepping into a time machine traveling both directions at once. The unique diamond-like quilting on seats, doors, and console nods to EB110, executed with modern precision. Sculpted carbon seats offer incredible support, yet remain surprisingly comfortable. Choose premium leather or Alcantara, accented with exposed carbon fiber and brushed aluminum. An intimate driver-focused cockpit, badged and etched with Jay-z pride. You feel the brand's history around you, while commanding one of the most advanced and exclusive cockpits on the planet. Chapter 4. Get ready for this. This number is going to break your brain. It sold for an unbelievable $143 million. The most expensive car ever sold. Sitting inside isn't about luxury. It's about reverence, like stepping back in time. The interior is a time capsule. You can almost feel the history in the air. Blue plaid upholstery, simple red leather, and beautiful patina from its life as a prototype. Rudolf Uhlenhaut, head of Mercedes testing, drove this 180 MiFet race car on public roads. Analog gauges, metal toggles, no screens. Just pure mechanical information. You can imagine racing legends gripping that thin wheel, wrestling the car at the Nürburgring. Every lever has weight and history. It's like touching a moon rock. There are only two, and this is the only one that will ever be sold. The feeling is pure, unadulterated awe for automotive history. Chapter 5. If you're a serious car collector, this is the one. The Holy Grail, the Ferrari 250 GTO. Reported 70 million in a private sale. Others regularly fetch over 40 million at auction. Only 36 made, jaw-dropping beauty. Dominant racing pedigree. Inside, pure race car. No radio, no AC, no sound deadening. The iconic gated shifter stands proudly. You hear every noise, feel every vibration, connected to the glorious V12. Vintage leather, crinkle paint, and a beautiful Nardi wheel. Evocative, not modern luxe. Owners race them, preserve them. Custodians of Ferrari's soul. The ultimate collector's high. Now for a car that looks like it was sculpted by Italian gods, the Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta, estimated at 17.5 million. Only 3 made. One belongs to Horacio Pagani. It feels less like a car and more like a high-end mechanical watch you can sit inside. Every switch, dial, and vent is milled from solid aluminum. Cold, heavy, incredibly precise. The shifter's exposed linkage is a mechanical marvel, beautiful to see and satisfying to use. You don't just feel fast, you feel like you're in a Da Vinci invention. What if you could make a car out of diamonds? Koenigsegg kind of did. The CCXR Trevita. They transformed black carbon fibers into a silvery white, a diamond-like weave. Only 2 exist. Inside feels like piloting a top-secret prototype. Ghost lighting, a unique circular control layout, clean functional minimalism. Carbon shell seats, designed for 250 plus amp. It's New World exclusivity, a rolling diamond few will ever see. So there you have it. From the 143 million historical icon to the 28 million rolling yacht, we've just sat inside over 300 million worth of car interiors. Each price tag was insane, but the real magic is the feeling. Total serenity in the Boat Tail, the raw thrill of exclusivity in La Voiture Noire, and deep reverence in the 300 SLR. More than metal, leather, and carbon, these are rolling pieces of art, history, and technology. A personal masterpiece like the Swept Tail, or the passion of hunting the 250 GTO Holy Grail. It's a world most will only dream about, but for 8 minutes, we stepped inside. Forget about driving. If you had to live in one of these interiors for a week, which would it be? The classic comfort of the Mercedes, the artistic vibe of the Pagani, or the diamond sheen of the Koenigsegg? Which interior would you live in? Comment below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Enjoyed this? Subscribe for more luxury car stories. Thanks.